Radio TV. This is the Monday Brunch. Buenos dias!
Good morning, everyone.
How's it going? Are you awake yet?
I've been awake.
I woke you up. How you been, Hilda? What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, since last Thursday.
Since last Thursday, yeah, and you've been busy and all that. You got chancha duty and
The 𝗟𝗏𝗃 duty. I ought to start collecting child support.
Is that right? Yeah, you got to take them to court and make them pay you child support.
Yeah, I wonder what the neighbor across the street says when I come home and I get their bags and they all walk in, and then they go home on Sunday.
Yeah, right. It's funny. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, because they're there every weekend, right? You know,
Basically.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Just about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man. No, pues está
Yeah,
bueno.
but-
You share custody.
Yeah. Granny custody. Yeah, they don't want to go home. They won't go home. Yeah, but that's okay. They keep me comforted.
No, pues está bien. And
Yeah.
you got to enroll them in the school next close to you.
No, I won't take them to school. That I won't do. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
but
my goodness.
it's all good. Yeah.
So you're telling me that the weather's pretty good in Killeen this morning?
Yeah, it's 66. I got up this morning. It was so cold in the house. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? Yeah, it's 66. It feels good. I about wanted to call Royale and say, can I borrow that coat? Can you fax it out? Yeah.
Can you send it by FedEx?
Yeah, like 1 day service, dude.
Yeah,
Like seriously. No. But no, it's pretty nice out today.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
really
and
nice.
you seem to be the type that likes the cold weather.
I love the cold weather. I've always lived in cold places, except, even like here, like what last year, the year before, it like snowed like totally. I mean, it was for days. I have beautiful pictures of the snow. And I love to dress up in the winter. You'll see me in blazers and scarves and, just like total love. Yeah.
Look at you, man. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a fan of winter. I'm a fan. Actually, I like spring, but it's hot over here in the valley, but I rather take the hot than the cold weather. Because you get into your car and you got air conditioner. Of course you get out and but the cold. It doesn't matter if you have the heater. The cold just gets in it, even in a car with a heater. Eventually it gets there, but I think it's quicker to get more comfortable with hot weather than it is with cold weather. I don't know. For me, it is.
But in the cold, you can take it off or you can put it on.
That's true. That's why you dress in layers.
Yeah, and then the girls like to come over and make s'mores by the fireplace and sit there and have,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
you get to enjoy your fireplace. If you have a fireplace in the winter, you get to enjoy. You can enjoy the fireplace year round, but no one's going to turn in the summer, 100-degree weather and turn on the fireplace. That ain't that,
No.
As it is, you go outside and barbecue. You keep away from the barbecue pit because of the heat,
Yeah.
So that's something to be said about the winter. You can enjoy your fireplaces, the smoke and that kind of deal. Whatever you want to do, or just relax and enjoy the fire. Just relax, and enjoy the fire. The sound of the crackling of the wood and all that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Romantic.
Yeah, with the 𝗟𝗏𝗃. I gotta find me. I was thinking of hiring like a live-in lawn man, housekeeper man.
You need a butler. That's what you need. You need a butler.
I'm just kidding. He's got to be 45, 46. So I'm taking applications right now.
We're taking applications for housemen and sugar mamas. Send in your application, ladies and gentlemen, and
no commitment,
No commitment, no strings attached. Oh yeah. Send me the money. Send me the money.
No commitment. You gotta know how to cook.
There Oh yeah, must know how to cook, must know how to wash whatever.
Iron, everything
Nice
a
car,
house a
a
woman
nice
does,
car
a
would be
man's
an
got to do it
advantage.
with
A nice car would be.
no strings attached. And he's got his own room. Don't have to pay, just do everything. Just kidding.
A full-time adult nanny service. and must wear appropriate uniform.
An apron.
Ay, girl. Ay, ¿cómo la ven? Hilda. Must know how to connect extension cords to the neighbor's electricity.
Oh, that's really got to be an expert at that. Yeah.
And
yeah.
Proficient in getting passwords to the internet.
Definitely. If he can't afford to pay the cable, he needs to go next door and plug it up. We all got extensions outside, like the outlets outside our house.
Yeah.
Gotta run out there and plug it up.
What's funny, Ray? Hi, Hilda. Well, what's funny is that we're taking applications for sugar mamas and house boys or house men or
I'm contracting a housekeeper. He's got to be a male, no less than 45 and no older than 50. He's got to know how to cook, wash dishes, everything a house lady does, a wife does, but he's got to be a man.
There you go.
With no strings attached. He's got to serve me.
Must serve complete needs.
Cut the yard and, do everything. I'm tired. I don't know how to cook.
Oh, man. This is a first.
Granny duties.
Granny duties. Oh, my goodness. Cool. No, but see, so hashtag Hilda needs a butler.
No strings attached. Cut wood for the fireplace. Winter's coming,
Yes, men can do whatever they have to help people. No, men can do whatever they have to help people clean house.
Yeah, but this got to be a live-in, no strings attached.
She wants him full time.
And while in the kitchen,
men work outside.
While in the kitchen, wears an apron,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta dress appropriately, of course.
But anyway, so what do you think about the Queen Elizabeth? That was
pobrecita. Yeah.
I know.
96 years, man. She did awesome. They obviously loved her. I mean, you saw lots of footage where they're taking her to Edinburgh, and on the road. I mean, it's like a huge parade, and a lot of the kids were writing little pictures. We love you, we miss you, that kind of deal. It's like she's a very well beloved queen, and for being royalty, I mean that says a lot, It was sad that she passed. Yes, Debbie.
Yeah, and she held a thorn for 70-something years.
Yeah. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Y ahora viene King, ¿cómo se llama?
Charles.
King Charles.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
See what happens with him. See how things go, and a new era.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, it's like I was seeing that where she saw the first Formula One auto car races, that when they first came out and the whole bit, and she saw the beginning of a lot of history in the past century. It's like,
wow.
I mean, you get to your 50s, you lived half a century, 60s, hey, you're almost there, you get to 70s, man, 30 more years and you finish the century, man. It's like, there's people that live that long, there's people that live, 96, 99. I mean, there's a couple that hit 100, and not too many, but man, I mean, to have conversations with those people, man, that would be cool. Hey, Henry, what's going on, Henry?
Hey, Henry.
You all right? Are you busy?
Hey, Henry, you want to come in? He was in New Mexico this weekend. Well, he lives there, but wasn't he at an event?
Yeah, he's an alien source. He's I don't know, I forget what planet he's from, but he lives up there.
Probably from Mars or something. I don't know. Hey, no, he was at an event this weekend, I think. Yeah. So we got this event coming up this weekend, and hopefully I feel well.
What event is that?
We got the one in Arlington with all the Tejano awesome women coming up. So Magali, Monica, Demi, the September 16th event. The awesome Tejano women are all going to participate. They're going to sing. And we got a good friend of mine from Tejano Outlaw. She's going to MC it, along with Christy Verial, along with Monica Peña from Houston. They're going to MC the event.
Órale.
Yeah, there's a flyer out there. And yeah, so it's good. It's like a chingona thing. And Sonia de la Paz is going to be there as well.
Oh, man. Yeah. So, let's see what's calling. Man. So yeah, Henry, come on out, man. Let's see. You wanted to come on, so let's see what you got. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see here. I will jump in, amigo. Orale. Yeah, he's coming on. He says he's coming on. So great. Hey, agree. We're gonna get to hear a little bit about from the great Henry. The whole bit so see what happens, man. Let me see. We're live. Let's see here. Where's that page? I think yeah. Here we go. And so yeah. Oh, wrong page. Book and so what else is new? What else is new with you guys?
No. I know. It's probably his mistress. Debbie says your phone's ringing. No,
yeah. It's actually it's somebody from outside the United States giving me a call. Answer your phone right. No, I'm not going to answer my phone. Somebody's tired. Who's tired? You tired, Debbie? Are you tired?
Somebody is tired. Answer your phone right. I know. Oh, answer your phone or send them a link to come on or invite them to.
It's
your girlfriend. I know exactly. That's what I said as a mistress.
Well, it's good morning to you all.
You're yawning. I know, right?
It's one of those Mondays where you're awake and you're asleep. You're awake and you're asleep, and so you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up and smell the roses. Gotta wake up.
Sometimes Ray tags me about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Ray's always working.
Yeah. I'm a night owl, man. I'm a night owl, and so yeah. I work on 5 hours of sleep, maybe 6 if I'm lucky. I need to fix that. I need to change that. I need to go to sleep earlier or something. I don't know.
You know what?
Maybe take a nap during the day.
I can't sleep either. I'm always awake. I'll try to go to sleep about 3 in the morning, and especially when we have a show on Monday.
Yeah.
It's hard because I know we're going to have the show. So I have to get up early to get ready and it takes me forever. I don't know. I can't sleep. I never can sleep. I don't care if I have the strongest sleeping pill or whatever. Sometimes I don't even take it because it depreciates the purpose of taking it because it doesn't work. So why take it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah. Like it's just probably just hurting me. So I don't take it. So I just try to fall asleep on my own.
And what do you do? You
Um,
you count ducks or what?
no, I don't count nothing because it's not
Slugs?
going to help. Where's Henry?
I don't know, man. You know Henry. He probably thinks he's going into his own string yard or something.
Hola, Juan. ¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Juanito's here. Yeah, that's him. All right, Juanito.
Yeah, Juanito.
Buenos
Buenos
días, Mr.
días.
Yeah, he always put Mr. and Mrs., that kind of deal.
Yeah.
Aquí con el morning coffee, eso. ¿Dónde vas ahora, Juan? You traveling anywhere? ¿Vas para algún lado o algo? Because he's always busy. Man, him and his buddy, Royale, man, they're awesome with that video stuff that they do. I know Royale's coming in sometime, and we're going to talk about that. Pero, I don't know.
Yeah.
Thursday we have Angel Jimenez.
We have Angel Jimenez on Thursday.
Yeah,
and then the following week we have Carisma.
And then the following week after that
we have 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏 is, we got to do a pre-test with him right now.
Yes, let's do it today or something.
His wife's birthday is right now. I don't know when it was, but her name is Vicky. I met them in Las Vegas, and he has her on a cruise right now. So he said, I'm on the ship, Hilda. I'm just boarding. So we're going to do the pre-test. I guess he said, when was a good time? And I said, well, when's the best time for you? I guess
right now, in a little
I don't know how long
or even log in right here now.
Well, he's on a cruise. He's on a cruise right now.
When's he coming back? He's probably next week when he gets back. Yeah. Something like that.
I guess.
Have you ever been
he sent me all kinds of music.
Have you ever
No, never. I'm scared.
Why?
I've been invited. What happened to the Titanic?
At some point you've been on a ship or something like that. I would figure.
We used to have a boat. I mean, we've been on a boat and everything, but never on a ship. No, I'm scared.
They have this ship now. I don't know where it is, but I saw it on advertising. It's supposedly it's a real deal. This is a ship that has, it's like a huge mall. It's a hotel. It's a ship on water, and you take it like a vacation or like a month or something like that, or even longer. And it's got there's conventions. No, wait a minute. It's not a ship. It's an airplane. It's an airplane that's big enough. Get this. It's big enough to have swimming pools. It's got restaurants. You can have a convention in there. So you have different rooms where people, like a hotel. It's a big hotel. It's enormous, and it flies and it stays up in the air for like a week or something like that.
Oh, heck. How does it have gas enough to stay up there for a week?
Yes. And it's huge. But get this, your company can have a convention on it. So you're talking about, a convention, you're talking about a lot of people with a lot of rooms, with a lot of activity. They have casinos, they have shows. It's like Vegas, but in the sky. It's weird. I saw it advertised, and it's the real deal, but I don't know where it goes out of or what it is or what. Debbie said, hearts, flowers, flowers.
I don't know if I would want to be on something like that.
Well, you think, man, a lot of times maybe some of this alien technology, man, some of these people, people that have a lot of feria, they can get into that. Hey, Henry up there in Area 51, come on, you think about, you remember when the microwave was out, right? We were all like, wow, technology, remember that, Hilda?
I remember we were actually in Virginia.
That was the invention of the century. The microwave was the invention of the century. And then all of a sudden something happened in Roswell, something happened, where I think they caught an alien or whatever. That was the rumors. Of course, we don't always know the truth because they don't tell us the truth. But something like that happened, right? And then all of a sudden, within a couple of years, started cell phone, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 emails, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. The technology starts moving very, very fast than it had before. So something in there happened. We got technology from an alien world or something like that, because it sure wasn't ours, because it would have already been here, and or it would have been, you create something and little by little it moves to the next level. Little by little it moves to the next level. But when the cells came in, it's like all of a sudden all these
God,
started coming out,
Yeah. It like, I mean, I don't know. When we went to Vegas, when I got on that plane, I'm like, what is this? It's like, I thought I was going to get on a 747. Like, only one leg. It's like, my legs are hanging out. I'm like, okay, only one lane. I thought
Only
there was
one
going to have
lane.
like 3 seats. Like,
yeah, right. Like the two laners, right, where you got maybe 3 seats, and then maybe like 6 seats in the middle, and then another 3 seats on the side.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking of what is it, the wedding singer, when he goes on the airplane and where Debbie Bowie's there and all of that, and
then they divide you. They didn't even have the first class, and I'm like, they didn't even have a partition to go. They didn't even offer you water. You have to download an app to get. I'm like, I'll never fly these people again. I'm like,
oh man,
what the heck was that?
Hey man, what's that guy from New Mexico? What's his name? That guy that plays with a microphone. ¿Cómo se llama ese guy? I don't know. He's a crazy guy, man. He's an alien from Roswell, or ¿cómo se llama ese guy?
Oh, Henry.
Henry.
Yeah, I actually call
hey
him.
Man, how's it going? How's it going, man?
He wears all these bling bling jackets.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Walter.
What's going on? What's going on? How's it going?
What's going on, Henry? How you been, dude?
I've known this dude for about 2 years now. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
2 years, yes, 2 years, 2 years.
Wow,
Yeah,
man.
my
Welcome
friend
to the
Henry.
Monday brunch, man.
The Monday
Yes,
brunch.
man.
How you
Monday
doing,
brunch.
Henry?
So how's it going,
I'm
Henry?
doing marvelous on this lovely Monday, man. Enjoying my day off. About to head out to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah?
My aunt's about to have surgery, so
Aw.
just getting ready to head out here in about a couple hours or so. How's it going? How's it going, everybody?
Good, man. And so how was your weekend, Vato?
It was very awesome, man. We did a lowrider car show yesterday. I mean, they called it a lowrider car show yesterday, but an hour away from us. And I mean, when I rode up there, man, it didn't look like no lowrider car show, man. They had all those import race kind of cars, so it kind of was like very interesting, man. Very
Well,
expensive
they're
cars.
low race cars, right? Maybe that's why they call it low rider.
I guess so, but to me, what's a lowrider is like a Impala or
cholo
Ballet.
car.
There you go, yeah.
Well, I think it's part because they have a lowrider club, that kind of deal. I know Raquel, the photographer's been sending me a lot of pictures, and so they have this culture over there where they're taking a lot of pictures, Tolo style, with lowrider cars, and they had I saw one, and then the car, they would get on his back wheels and dance, and then come back, and it was really cool stuff, man. So maybe they were there, but maybe it was them sponsoring them, or I don't know.
No, man, it was just crazy because they wanted to hire me for the car show, and when we rode up yesterday, I said, "Whoa, this ain't no car show to me." I mean, I DJ'd car shows before, and this was all import cars. You could Teslas and BMW and Nissans and all that stuff, man. I mean,
Right.
don't get me wrong, man, they were all nice cars, man. But I was like, wow, this is a car show. Like, I mean,
It's different.
I was expecting like lower the OD car shows or cars and stuff like that, like I said, Impalas or Bel Airs and stuff. But turned out very great, man. Very awesome turnout. It was about an hour away from where I live, and very awesome event, man. Can't wait to do another one like that again. Come to top it off, my weekend was awesome, man. Saturday was very, very, very great because we went 30 minutes from where I live, and we went and did a 50th class reunion, man. What an awesome turnout, man. It's crazy, man, that
50 years, man.
and this was my first one, man, ever to do, man. So very neat experience.
So you played a lot of disco?
Oh yeah, like Clearwater, and man, it was like back in the 70s, man. 72, I think it was. And
Henry, did they have like let me see, like 20 years ago, like maybe, yeah, I would say like 30-year ago pictures to 50 years now?
well, they didn't have any
Like,
photos. They just
oh, they didn't?
no, I mean, this is my very first one to do, Hilda, and
Uh-huh.
very neat experience. And to see everybody get along, I mean, 50, especially 50 years, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I
yeah, yeah.
mean, and I mean, when you're in high school, middle school, and even elementary now, I mean, nowadays, the people in my generation now, Hilda and Royal, it's just crazy to see everybody dating in my genre, or everybody dating in elementary and middle school now. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah.
before you couldn't do that, or it wasn't allowed, or
Or
whatever
you
the case
didn't
may
think
be.
about it. They didn't think about it
Right.
because of the music, because of the media,
Right, exactly. Back then they didn't have, what we have now, and they had beepers, pagers, and stuff like that. But this class reunion was very, very awesome to experience, because like I said, to get, the people to communicate and come back together after 50 years.
Yeah.
Um very awesome, man. They had the cheerleaders that were cheerleaders back in
Yeah, yeah,
72, which was very awesome.
yeah. Oh
They
no, they
did
always had 2 years.
they did the old fight song, during football games. I mean, very neat turnout, man. Very awesome, very
Wow.
awesome.
Was there? I bet there was people that hadn't seen them, hadn't seen each other since way back then,
Well,
because yeah,
right. And there was just one husband and wife that been married for 45 years. I mean, they were high school sweethearts y todo, and they said they haven't seen anybody in 15 to 20 years, man. It's
wow.
crazy. It's just like, the way I got this gig, man, another DJ turned it down to me and said, "Hey man, can you come do this party?" I said, "Hey,
Hola, Connie, ¿cómo te va, mi amor?
Hen Dog is there. Any party that you could think of, Hen Dog is there." But all I know, Hilda and Royal, that they're neat to have, they're neat to experience, because
Yeah,
you see your old classmates, you see your old boyfriends, or the person that you should have
yeah,
married, or the person you should have
yeah,
been
yeah.
with, and it's just crazy, man.
I
I
know.
know I'm coming up on 10 years, coming up on 10 years. Next 2023 would be 10 years that I've been out of high school.
Wow, man, that's
And,
bonito.
and I
And
am
I've never
also
been
the
to a
DJ
class
for it.
reunion, man. I can tell you this: I've never been to one of my class reunions. I've always been busy. There was a band reunion that we had,
Right.
for high school band, and I think I made the last day, or not, or I think I went at the last 30 minutes of it or something. Everybody was already gone, and it's like I just walked in and walked out, that kind of deal.
Right,
But I've
exactly.
never, I don't know. I've distanced myself for some reason. It's like I always did my own thing. So
But I mean, it's an experience to be around, because um you never know who will remember you and what you did. And I mean, like this one, I mean, this was 50 years. And um to see them all still communicate like they were in high
like
school, of
yesterday.
course, right? Yeah, it's just like crazy, because I mean, like, I wouldn't remember you from high school. I wouldn't remember Hilda from college, or whatever, or even from grade school. I wouldn't remember.
Right.
But when they have these reunions, and it brings back old time memories and old
Yes.
time sakes, and just very awesome. You know what I mean? I'm excited to have my
And
reunion. You know what I
sometimes
mean?
a new romance
Right.
happens. It's like,
Yep, that's what I was fixing to say.
because I used to like you and you used to like me, or I used to like you but you didn't used to like me, but now I look a little better, and so that
And
kind of deal.
look
or
more mature
or,
and stuff.
or,
Yeah.
or, or now you were crazy and dumb, but now you're mature and are a little bit more successful, so you're more appealing to me, that kind of deal. And or whatever it is, or maybe she liked him and he liked her, but they didn't know they liked each other, and all of a sudden, they have the courage to say I like you, and I like you too. Oh, like first kiss.
Well, it's like the good old saying is, like you said, it's like, like you said, you like her, you like him, whatever. But and your old classmates, you seen them, as classmates, and then even 10 years later, 5 years later, because you don't know what people do once they graduate high school, or
Right,
even
right, right.
or because some people don't even graduate. But um, the thing is when you don't see people graduate, you don't know what they go and do in life. You know what I mean? They may
Yeah,
be. I mean, they may get a GED somewhere else, or they may not get one, but they may pursue something else that they love to do.
yeah,
I know I got a couple of friends that I haven't seen since I've been out of high school. I mean, I've seen some of them here at the clubs, but to sit out there and have a few drinks, or go out to dinner, or go out somewheres, or go out to an event, or and stuff like that. I don't see none of my friends. It's very sad. I mean, everybody gets their own life. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own
a lot of
way. It's the
there.
same thing with family también. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
family
people,
they don't get together no more. You know what I mean?
yeah, people
I mean,
walk away, or they pull apart, or events happen. The events of life or whatever, or jobs take you in a different direction.
right,
A
better
lot of
your
times,
life. Yeah,
you know, you live in a certain city, you go study outside, and then from there you meet the world, and guess what? You all of a sudden you're in another city, and you stay there, and you know you pursue different interests, and
well,
you
of
don't
course.
come back home. You don't come back home. There you go. You don't come back home, and so yeah, that happens.
And
Especially if you live in a small town.
well, of course, yeah, of course. Well, it doesn't matter if you live in a small town or not.
Yeah.
Because I got family in Arizona. I got my family in California. I got family in here in New Mexico también, pero I got people, that are 2 hours from us, and you know, but nobody gets together anymore for barbecues or even a
Yeah.
picnic party anymore. And it's very sad. It's very sad. I mean, even for like these class reunions, nobody really
Yeah.
shows up either. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're lucky if you get 20 people. You're lucky if you get 20 people.
Wow.
But it's sad, that you see a lot of your family or a lot of your friends, when somebody
Yeah.
dies or your family member dies,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
it's very sad.
What?
And it's sad that you have to meet up that way. But you know, but like everybody says, a job takes you to another career, another
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't stop you from, I mean, we got cellular devices now. We got iPads, we
That's
got
true.
computers. Um, it's not like the old days where you got a beeper or a pager where you have to, charge it to make sure it's,
Or even
it,
before
it
that,
gets signal. Right,
you
exactly.
had to write a letter.
Right, exactly. Typewriter and stuff. Now we got social media. But it should take, as busy as you are a day, a quick message, hi, how you doing? And or a quick little phone call. Hey, Hilda, how you doing today? Or hey, Roy, how's your day? I
Yeah.
mean, you don't have to stay on the phone, 30 minutes or whatever. But hey, it's always a phone
That's
call.
true.
You know what I mean? It's always a
Make
phone
a phone
call.
call today, man. Call somebody. Call your buddy. Call your crush from high school.
Yeah,
Call
what if
Get
they're
somebody.
married?
the,
What if they're married? Then their wives or their husbands have to
Well,
hunt you down.
Hilda. I mean, it all comes down. My parents have been married, 26 years, and that doesn't phase them. You know what I mean? They've been to bars, clubs, partying, dancing. They've had friends for you know most of their
yeah.
lifetime, and they still talk to their very close friends
Oh
to this
yeah.
day. And you know they don't take it like my generation takes it, get jealous, or I call it
Yeah.
envidiosos and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing is, I mean,
It's a
if you've
different
been
level of maturity, quite
if you've
frankly.
Yes.
been married, for more than 10 plus, or even 15 plus, or even
Yeah.
20 plus, I mean,
You're
when
in a different area.
your old friend comes up and says, "Hey, man, I remember you from childhood days. Let's take a dance, or let's go out to dinner." Us as a group, and I mean, the husband or the wife shouldn't take it to heart and take it. I mean,
Oh
because I
no.
mean, I mean, you established that love and bond that you could trust your significant other to go and do things like that. And but in today's world, it's not even like that anymore. You know what I mean? It's like you talk to a married woman or a single woman, or a single male or a married male, and right away they want to beat you up, or they want to take you to the parking lot and shoot you.
Oh my. That's why I'm single.
It's,
So
it's,
down there,
it's,
we're
it's,
available, taking
But
applications.
but it's the truth, you know. It's the truth. I mean, it shouldn't take no hard feeling, you know, to even if you were married, Hilda, it shouldn't take no hard feeling of
Hello.
how's it going,
Hey,
attitude?
No.
How's it going?
Elton, how's it going? He's from Uganda, Africa, man. This
Hola.
dude
Wow.
is an awesome.
Estamos
He's got a great organization that he uses chess to get some of these kids out of the slums and
Well, that's
get them
awesome,
to
man.
Wow.
think about that there's going to be there's a successful future for them. He
Awesome.
is awesome, man. But I'm glad you're connecting, man. You must have a better
Yeah.
internet now, because man, for a while he had really bad internet. This that we were trying to do a show is like it didn't work, but man, that'd be cool.
But
But it's true, man. It's true what
it
you're
is true.
saying.
It
That's
is
true.
true
You know,
because
like my grandfather had two families,
right.
right? So, um, I kind of knew my cousins from when I was little, but then we
Exactly.
lost,
Contact.
contact. So we met up at a family reunion like several years ago. Well, the lady
Oh, wow.
that was doing the family reunions passed away. So
course.
my friend Janie and I went to her funeral, to the service in
Right.
Dallas. Well, there has not been any more family reunions. And she's like my family's first family, right? My dad.
Right.
So that family, the Peña family, the first family cousins are closer than my family. You know what I'm saying? Than my cousins. The cousins from the first family are closer than my immediate, like, I don't know why. It's like, and I don't care if they hear it.
Right.
They think they're like too good or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, I got
I
a
got
family
a
like
better
that too,
relationship with my first family than my dad's blood, Well, they are
Yeah.
blood than my dad's stepbrothers
Right.
and
But that's why
sisters.
they say,
I don't know why.
friendship is thicker than blood sometimes. Family's thicker than blood sometimes because, yeah, sometimes your family is not your family. Sometimes your family are your good friends that are around you 100% of the time and not necessarily
Yeah.
your family.
And
But
a lot of us don't even know each other,
yeah. Oh,
and some of us do. And they follow me. They, come and like on the page and,
Right, of
everything.
course.
When the other ones don't even acknowledge.
yeah. No,
No, it makes
I have,
sense.
my dad's family, on my dad's side, man, there were 18 brothers and sisters,
Oh wow.
a combination of 18, and that's okay. Grandma lost maybe I think 6 of them. But man, there's uncles and aunts that I don't know. There's cousins that I don't know. But now
Right.
through the internet, I've connected with a few, but we still have never met. And it's true. It's like, wow.
Well,
I,
yeah.
I have 2 uncles in Mexico, and they have their families, and I don't know them. And it's like, I know I connected with one cousin one time, and but it's a lack of communication. And you're right, lack of communication, lack of there being a relationship, because it's when you're building a relationship, I don't care who it is, whether it's a romantic relationship or just a friendly relationship. It
Right.
starts with a text. It starts with a conversation. It starts with a smile. And then from there, you continue, smile, smile. Okay, you made a connection. Hi, how's it going? How you doing? Hey, hey, have a great day. Next day, call back. You got to call back, and they got to continue, because it takes 2 to create a relationship,
Right.
I mean, when Hilda and I first started talking, I mean, it's like, I think, I don't know, we were both kind of talking to each other. We were kind of, I guess, at first it's kind of like you're bugging the other person, but you see past that, and you say, probably Hilda saying, here's Ray calling me again, what does he want, but after
Right.
a while, because she'll say it, and she said it before, at first she was kind of feeling funny about me. She didn't know me from Adam. I just popped up and said, hey Hilda, how's it going? This is Royal. And say, I'm doing a talk show. Would you be interested in coming on? Or I don't even know if I even invited her to a show or what, but we started talking, and all of a sudden, look at us now, we're good friends. But it
It
all
makes
starts
sense.
with a conversation. It all starts, with keeping up. It's like you can't expect somebody to be your friend if you don't talk to them,
Of
or
course.
you don't text them or whatever. Hey, Josie,
Hey,
how's it
Josie
Josie!
Zamora, how's
going?
it going?
Un besote para
No,
Josie.
but
Yeah.
it's it's just very sad. Hey, Clovis, New Mexico, what's going on, Debbie?
Hey, she's saying, have you been having a lot of killings there, where I came from, and shootings and the stabbings and stuff? Okay, I guess where she came from, there was a lot of shootings and a lot of stabbings and a lot of stuff. I
Yeah,
don't know,
yeah.
Debbie.
That's about an hour and a half away from us, Debbie, and I mean,
Josie!
this world is getting crazy because um, I mean, you can't
What
go
did this
anywhere.
recently happen? Is there something going on
Um,
that we don't know?
well, yeah, there was supposed to be a shooting, or there was a shooting in Clovis, man, at a fairgrounds. I mean, this is just recent. It's like and
Wow.
mind you, Hilda Royal. I mean, this is like close to comfort zone because I'm in the same city, same state, New Mexico,
Yeah.
and they're about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away from us. Um, and we get a fair every October.
Thank you.
I think it's the first or second weekend of October, and it lasts from like Sunday or Monday to the following Sunday or Monday and stuff like
Right.
that.
Right.
And when I heard about all this, it's like, man, this is close to home. Like, hey,
Yeah.
what's going? Like, I mean, I'm the DJ at the fair here for our fair, and I mean, I'm kind of like, man, how do I like be safe without being there at the wrong place at the wrong time?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you seen what happened in Uvalde, Texas again?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
At the
Well, that was
Memorial Park.
just rage, just somebody being a brat, basically.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, but
Somebody
the
but
was
cops
being a
were
brat.
there and they didn't do
Well,
anything
no,
about it.
but it started with a
no,
kid. It started with a kid just being a brat. Can't deal with the situation, and boom. And then, of course,
Yeah.
what happened
That happened
afterwards
in
was the
Colorado
out,
as well. And it should
the
have
alpha of
never
it.
happened in
Yeah,
Uvalde. Should have
yeah, yeah,
never
yeah.
happened. And that was a
No, no, no.
parent's responsibility right there.
Yeah, yeah.
right.
It's
And this happened
but
at the Memorial Park, and you got four
yeah,
injured or one seriously hurt, or it's like, man, it's like really crazy. Hello, Josie.
That was
Um,
the parents' fault right there.
right,
and it's just sad. I mean, I'm not just saying, just because everything happened in Uvalde, Texas,
right, right,
but
right.
I mean, you could go to the store and you could be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
you can leave this show today and go get a cup of coffee, go get you a sandwich, and you don't have an accident. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah.
but
No, no, and
you
you know
just don't
what?
know.
I've
You know
said
what I
it.
mean?
And I've said it too. Even with people now being able to hand carry, carry a gun and all of that. I think a lot of them are very responsible and very mature and know how to handle themselves. But we had situations here. We just had a situation at a school here the other day. This guy was carrying his gun, but it was covered with a jacket, and he comes out, and he was in line in school. He was in line in
Right,
school. He gets out of his vehicle. He goes to his trunk, wants to put something or take something out, and all of a sudden his jacket moves out of the way, and the lady behind him in the car sees that he's got a gun. Well, she gets out and she goes out to advise him, hey, you shouldn't carry a handgun. Or supposedly that was the deal.
right,
Supposedly one or two didn't take it the right way, or maybe he said, well, you know what, I have every right to carry a gun, or then they escalated. Well, it wound up happening that he winds up going to jail because of that. Something as
Wow.
simple as that. Or like, not only that. Do you remember the movie the one with Sarah Bullock? Miss Congeniality, ¿cómo se llama?
Oh,
Where
yeah.
she's singing,
The
and
pageant.
they're in San Antonio, and everybody's got guns. Say, oh, gun carry, se tira. They react to it because they're not used to seeing guns. Well, I was
right.
saying a long time ago, at some point, we're going to go back to the Westerns, because some of these people that carry guns, very few of them, mind you, very few of them that carry guns,
are not mature enough to carry guns. Y van a
Right.
sacar la pistola. They're already doing it even before that. You know, I mean, you think
Well,
of like the
well,
gangs
you,
and all of that. What do they pull out their guns right off the bat. Has nothing to do with gun control or anything, but they were already doing that. You know, I know when we were kids, you know, we would fight. Okay, it was dukes, right? We call it
yeah.
dukes. Or it was cadenas, or it was knives, but we set the rules. Okay, how are we gonna fight? Now it's like, hey, you know, whatever, your mama, there's none. There's none of this. You know, where you talk it out, or you know, hey, you know, whatever. No, it's Lolo la pistola, boom, y te plomean.
Well,
You know, and it's true.
well,
It's sad.
I don't know how. I don't know what the gun laws are in the state of Texas. I mean, everybody has their own gun laws and state laws
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's
whatever.
true. That's true.
But here in New Mexico, I know, I mean, in order to have an open carry in a concealed carry, for a concealed carry, you gotta have a special license.
Right,
You gotta go to special training. Of course, you gotta pay X amount of dollars
right,
to
right.
to handle a gun. I mean, because I mean, if you're not a gangbanger and you don't know how to handle a gun, and somebody says something to you, Royal, or you, Hilda, and
Yeah,
you have a gun in your possession, your first instinct is like, even though you're not a gangbanger, but your first instinct is like, Royal said something to you, or Royal said something to me. Oh shoot! Boom! Shoots him. Then you
yeah.
go to prison for it because you reacted to your pistol or whatever you had in your
Right,
possession.
right,
But
right.
what's sad? You got to have a concealed carry license for a pistol to have it concealed, which is
Yeah,
by all means fine. But
yeah. I think the
but
training is
but
definitely a good thing.
but you can walk down the street, you can walk down Main Street, you can walk with a freaking assault rifle, which is a shotgun, AK-47, M16, AR-15 down Main Street in broad daylight. I mean, I don't know if you can have it loaded,
Right,
but
right.
you can walk down broad down daylight, middle of the day, middle of the night with an assault rifle, but you don't gotta have a license for it. Makes no
Wow.
sense. Makes
Yeah.
no sense. I mean, I don't know what the state laws are in Texas on
I'm
walking with
not
a
too familiar
firearm.
with them.
But
I don't hand carry, but yeah, you're
but
right. You
you
know.
can carry a hunting rifle like 30-06 or
Yeah, yeah.
I mean a sniper rifle down Broadway. I mean, and I mean, what is the law enforcement going to ask you? Hey, what are you doing with that? I mean, as long as you're not harming nobody, I mean,
But a lot of times it's a sense of interpretation. You know, you get into it like somebody would walk down the street with a rifle. I would feel funny, man. What's the deal? Where's he going? Who is he going to
right?
kill?
No
You know,
kidding, no
because
kidding.
why show off your rifle? I mean, why? There's no purpose. I remember going to school. Look, I remember going to school and some kids that had rifles, they would have their rifles in the back of the trucks and just
Right,
leave it
Yeah.
there. And there was never any. I mean, and this was at school property. There was never any concern or anything like that because the respect factor was there. And nowadays, the respect is gone. You know, simple respect is good morning, how you doing? Yes, sir, no, sir. All of that's gone. It's history. It's not being taught anymore. Maybe some families are, but in
right.
general, it's not being taught. And because the respect factor is there, guess what? We don't respect our teachers. We don't respect our administrators, our board members.
Parent,
We don't respect our politicians. We don't respect the president. We don't respect the flag. Come on. And it's that when we lose respect, it's like I've said it before, and I've said it on some other shows. You don't go to a barbecue, you don't go to a family reunion and you slap grandma. You just don't do that. That's like, that's just the ultimate insult on the family. That's just
right.
lack of respect. And that's what we've done. As citizens, I'm sorry, this is what we've done. We have slapped grandma back and forth. Who is grandma? The American flag. Who is grandma? Whoever the president is. Who is grandma? That the Constitution. There's certain things that, yeah, you may not agree, but hey, you know what? You don't go slapping around it because at some point there's nothing else. We've lost all shame. And well, we're going into another topic.
Another topic. Anyway, what was
Anyway.
what was that comment that guy made from Africa?
Anderson says in Africa, things that hate things that hate us. Our parents forget our birthdays. Even if you ask them about it, they don't remember it. Well,
Why is that, Addison?
Yeah.
I guess because that's where you start losing, the relationship, family, the ties, because you forget somebody's birthday, you don't get together, that kind of deal. He says, then he says also, guns are made to keep peace, not killing people. Yes, you're so right. That's what they're for. But unfortunately, the scenario has been turned around, where they have caused a lot of damage,
Right.
Now,
Exactly.
do gun people have the right to carry their guns? Yes, absolutely, they do have the right, but it's one of these where,
But
you know,
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make no sense. To have a pistol concealed,
yeah,
you gotta have a specialty license. So
yeah,
that way, if I walk up behind you, Roy, I'm like, hey, this guy's got a gun, and I'm gonna, of course, call law enforcement and say, hey, man, this guy's got a concealed gun.
yeah,
I'm gonna be incognito, but be like, hey, this guy over here, he's been here for an hour and he's got a gun hiding,
yeah,
and he's gonna come up and say, hey, Royal, where's your license to carry that? Oh, I don't have one. Well, there you go. You're going to jail because you didn't have a
yeah.
license, or you're gonna pay a fine or whatever. You're gonna get your gun confiscated. But you can go to, like I said,
7-Eleven, or you can go to a Starbucks or Whataburger
but you can
with a
have a
rifle.
but, right. No kidding. As long as it says no firearm, but you could go down Main Street or
Yeah,
down the
yeah, yeah.
road. You're sitting out in your at your home, watching the traffic go by. You see a guy walking. He's got a shotgun or an assault rifle or a sniper rifle. I mean, not saying that he's going to go kill somebody or go do
Right,
something,
right.
but you're like, holy crap, what's going to happen
Yeah,
now? You
you,
know what I
you,
mean?
you get a little scared. You get a little scared because you don't. It's the unknown. You're not used to seeing that, and that's the other thing. We're not used to seeing that. I know even when even years ago. I mean, I used to see like a private detective or somebody, that people like that carry guns. You look at their gun and you kind of feel a little unease about it. But at least you knew they were professionals, and so you didn't feel you felt okay. But nowadays, you see people with guns, and you're a little uncomfortable on the sense. So you trust that they've had training. You trust that they're going to react in the right way, because they do have a lot of power with that gun. If they just react in the wrong way, they can hurt people. Or if they don't know how to use it, in as far as one thing is to use it uh like the way they train you, but then another thing is to use it in action. In
Oh
action
yeah,
is
of course,
where,
of course.
that's where the problem lies sometimes. Okay, so in Uganda, people are killed day and night. Poor leaders. Yes. Oh yeah, poor leadership. That's true. It's all up to the leadership, man, and it's sad. Uh,
But I'm glad Debbie got out of Clovis, before something. I mean, I don't know where she was at exactly, where
yeah,
she was at to be, but I mean, Debbie, I'm blessed, to say you made it back home or to your destination or
yeah.
where we were going. Um,
She's
because
in Amarillo.
be-
Amarillo, is that
She
how you
lives
say
in
it?
Amarillo. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
The
think she's
to be
got a
in,
safety
house
of
somewhere else too.
the
but
Yeah, in
safety of
Clovis.
Las Chenchas, we use one to travel when we go out of town, but that's just for safety
Yeah.
because you don't know, on the road.
Oh yeah, yeah,
well,
So
I'm even scared too because I mean, I am a DJ. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
don't. I
You're
don't.
on stage.
I don't just do this. On Wednesdays and Thursdays. You know what I mean? I do gigs like everybody else on the weekends,
Yeah.
and there's times have cash because I get paid in cash. There's times I have a check. I mean, now everything is like I said, everything is social media. Sometimes I get paid on my Square app or Cash app, which is better for me
Right.
because
You don't
I don't
carry.
have that money on hand. It's in my device. It's going to my banking. I mean, yeah, you got to go to my bank to get it out, but you
But
know,
it's safe.
but it's safe. I feel more safe.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Royal and Hilda are going to pay me $1,000 for a gig,
yeah.
and I got all that cash. Um, you know, and some of these idiots don't know how much I have or how much the DJ made or how much the artist made or how much somebody made that night. But they come out and they say, "Hey, man, give me your money." And I mean, first thing I'm gonna say, "Heck yeah, I'll take it," because I'm not gonna lose my life over $1,000 or
Right.
over $20. Oh heck no. I mean, but
Money can be
I do feel
replaced.
terrified. I do feel terrified.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when it's just me and my dad. Traveling and
Plus, you're a target. I mean, because you're on any given event, you're a target. You got all the lights, you got the music, you got the sound, you got everything pointing in your direction. Some crazy fool goes into a place like that. You're the first one they're going to shoot because you're a target.
eh,
It's like you have this symbol around you or this target around you. Okay, boom, and then let's see who else I can get because you're visual. You're getting you would be creating a statement in a sense.
well,
But, but it's hard.
Royal. It's like this, man. I have my dad there for reasons, and with his health issues, he shouldn't be helping
Right,
set up my equipment and stuff. But you know, I'm gonna be lost the day my dad ever passes away because it's tough to pay a friend or a primo or anybody to come and you know help you. 'Cause,
right,
because not like I mention it on my shows all the time. It takes a lot to charge somebody, even though you don't want to, but it's a
right,
business, and people
right.
should understand it's a business. Like you
Yes,
charge somebody $700 to $1,000 to $4,000.
right, right.
Um, they should take initiative. Like, hey man, these guys are taking their time to come all the way from San Antonio to
Wherever. Yeah,
Brownsville, Texas, or to Mexico, or to here to there to there.
yeah.
Um, but you know, it's really sad that people don't want to pay. So you could pay your staff or pay your help.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like when I don't have the help and I'm DJing at an event, rather if it's here in New Mexico or here in wherever I'm at,
Right, right,
the last person at the event is the DJ or who or the sound people
right,
or
right,
them are the last ones to be in the building. Everybody's all drunk, they're gone. So it's the truth that that's the people that they're going to target because they got the
right.
money, they got the
Yeah,
lights, they got the equipment.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Definitely.
so it's really 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 terrifying, man. Because there was one time, man, I DJ'd by myself, and it was late at night, man, and it was like right down the road from where I'm at, and probably about a 10-minute drive. And my dad couldn't make it, so it was just me. And mind you, there's only one speaker in my laptop, of course.
Right.
But I got paid, X amount of dollars, and and I'm looking, at all my surroundings and stuff. I mean, mind you, only had one speaker, and a few lights,
Right, right, right.
because it was a small event. Um, but I was looking at all my surroundings, checking my back. I mean, it was really scared, man. Really, really, really. I mean, because especially 1 o'clock in the morning. You just never know. You just never know
Yeah.
who's gonna be there. And but at any event or any place you're at, man, you're always gonna be there at the wrong time, and it just sucks that you're there at the wrong place and at the wrong time. But back to the schools, man. Everybody has to communicate, man. Start doing something, man, to keep our children safe. I don't have any children yet, but I'm even scared to have children now. Because
Yeah.
it feels like the children are not safe at the schools. I mean, why do you have a resource officer if the school ain't safe? You know what I mean? Why,
Yeah,
why,
yeah.
why even have a resource officer if he can't even keep the school safe? I mean, and I'm not saying every school has a resource officer, but
Right, right, right.
why are they now issuing a resource officer? Like when I graduated high school in 2013, we had a resource officer for the 4 years I was there, and
Right.
but not what that happened while I was in school or or whatever.
Right,
But
right.
the thing is, why are they having resource officers if they can't even hold down this gunman that happened in Uvalde, Texas, or
Yeah,
even
yeah.
not just in Uvalde, even at the Mandalay Bay in Vegas when they had that shooting too at that concert, man.
Yeah.
Even there was even a rap concert the other. It's been a while, man, and I've seen that too, man. It's like why do you have all these top security guards or top police at these events if they're not going to do nothing about it, or if they're not going to be on watch, or I mean, I know it's tough to watch everybody. I know it is. I mean,
oh yeah. I mean, the thing is, there a lot of times things won't be stopped, but they will be. In other words, they will be started, but they will be stopped. And that's the normal case. Something happens and it gets stopped. The thing about Uvalde, it started and it didn't get stopped until it was too late. That's what happened. There wasn't much action done as quickly as it could have been. I don't know. And again, it went a lot to the leadership. Somebody perhaps that didn't have the experience of that situation. That kind of deal. Because who was there? I think the FBI was there, or the Texas Rangers were there, and they could have taken charge. But somebody was in charge, and they couldn't. Because it wasn't their jurisdiction. But still, you say, you know what? I think the problem there was just pride. Quite frankly, I'm the chingon and I'm gonna deal with it. And instead of saying, you know what, this is over my head, and maybe it's not, but I got some experts here. Why not let them do it? Why not let them deal with it? And I think that's what the problem was.
And I'm sure,
back up and given the Texas Rangers elite, man, things would have been totally different.
And I'm sure if their children or their nieces or nephews would have got injured, I'm sure they would have been, beeping and complaining about it. But
hey, Jesse, how's it going?
Jesse Spindola, how's it going, man? How's it going?
I want to put out that tonight at 6 o'clock from Daniel, 6 o'clock p.m. tonight. There's going to be a new release. A new is a polka by Adelina from Daniel Lee Gallegos.
Órale.
Yep.
Tonight, 6 o'clock
6
is the going out to. Sí, no está bien.
It's going to be it's also presented by the vocalist marketing team, which is Johnny Meadows.
Yeah, Johnny Meadows and Annalie,
right?
Annalie Days. Annalie's my good buddy. How you doing, Annalie? You doing all right?
Yep. Johnny Meadows always supports us.
So Hilda Royal, what do y'all think about the beautiful Queen Elizabeth, man, 96 years old.
We talked about that earlier. Yes.
I mean, very, very awesome. You know what I mean? To live to 96.
¿Verdad?
And sorry I didn't catch the show a little bit earlier. I didn't know y'all guys talked about this.
Oh no. We kind of started with that, but that's cool. But it's cool. But anyway, we're up to about an hour already. So we're gonna shut down the show, and we see you Thursday
with Angel Jimenez at 8:30. Latino Radio TV.
And on Wednesday, Henry and I are interviewing Cindy Bustamante, right? No. Cynthia Bustamante, and then we have the party at 6 on Thursdays, and I have another show. I don't know when. That kind of deal. Oh, Tuesday, tomorrow night, I have an author coming in from Bolivia. It's Milena Soltano, and she's gonna be on, and it's gonna be a great show. And there's a lot of things going on. Hey, Debbie, you made it. Debbie comes in and then she tells us, "Are you guys still on?"
Thanks for joining, Debbie.
Royal Hilda, I want to say thank you for bringing me in on the morning Monday brunch.
Monday brunch.
We'll see you guys later. We'll see you guys. We want to say thank you to everybody. Saludos to Josie, Debbie, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning into the morning brunch. Be sure to tune in to ACTITUD y PASIÓN on Thursday with Royal and Hilda as they have a show.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Take care, guys. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Henry. Take care. Hilda, buenos dias. There you go.